All right, so we want to graph this cotangent function. So let's start with just labeling our standard form here. So A is 2.5. B is pi, it's next to x. C is what's after the negative sign. So it's minus pi fourths, C is just pi fourths. And then D is positive 2. So let's go through everything. The first thing we have is the stretch, and that is A, which is 2.5. The second thing we want to look at is the period, and the period of a cotangent is pi over b. So pi over b is pi, so our period here is actually 1. Pi divided by pi is 1. The third thing is the phase shift, and that's our right and left shift. And we find that by taking c divided by b. So pi force divided by, I'm going to write pi over 1. I'm going to make it a fraction, because when I divide those, I actually multiply by the reciprocal. So I get pi over 4 pi. Pi divided by pi is 1. So the phase shift is 1/4. That means we're going to take this graph right 1/4 unit. And then the last thing is the vertical shift. That's our up and down. And this one is simple. It's just the d value. Because it's positive 2, we're going up 2. So now we have to go move everything on our graph. And if you want, remember, you have Desmos. You can graph it. So 2.5, wow, I'm really struggling. Cotangent of pi x minus pi force plus 2. And you can see if you can get some points in there. It's kind of hard to see just because these are decimals, but you might be able to check your intercept. Okay, so let's start with our stretch. It's at 2.5, so you need to take it up until the y value is 2.5. So 5/2 and 2.5, same thing. All right, then you can do the period or the vertical shift. It doesn't matter. The period is 1. So right now, my period, if you look asymptote to asymptote, that's how you tell the period. It actually is 1. So we don't have to move that. But I'm going to have to move my blue dot right 1/4 and up 2. So right now I'm at 1/2. I want to add 1/4. I want to go right 1/4. So I need to take it to 3/4 and up to 2. So y equals 2. And that's everything. And I could have checked my y intercept was negative 1/2. I could have checked that from my graph as well. So remember, you can plug stuff into Desmos.